was actually recruited by Ron DuPratt himself. He was a member at a little gym that I worked at in Davis for a number of years, and him and his wife used to come in every morning and they would do their morning workout. So I built a relationship with him and got to know him really well, and he kept trying to get me to come work here, and I over the next year or so I'd heard lots of really good things about DuPratt Ford. So when I was out looking for a new job and I was ready to start moving up in the world, I reached out to Val, asked him for a little bit more information about the place, and here I am. I am going on my 6th year. It will be 6 years in January that I've been here at Ron DuPratt. When I'm on my way to work, I feel excited. I feel excited for to see my friends that I have at work. I feel excited to come to a place that I genuinely enjoy being every day. I like what I do. It's pretty fun. It's easy for the most part to know your product, and product sells itself. So there's lots of emotions, but I'd say the first one and the most important one is just excitement to come to work every day. Top of my bucket list, I want to travel. I have never left the United States, and I haven't done it as much in the United States as I want to do, but I see lots of people, traveling and seeing all these cool places in the world that, I'd never fathom going, and that's definitely something that I want to do at some point, is travel. I love my teammates. Honestly, there have been a lot of things that have kept me here over the years, but the staff that works here has been probably the big thing. I'm actually somebody that gets emotionally invested, probably more so with my coworkers than I should, but I hang out with my coworkers on my days off. I call up my coworkers for advice. I have them involved in my life in more than just work ways. So I would definitely say they're not coworkers, they're friends. My managers treat me with respect. I think that's a huge thing. Obviously, it's something that if one team member succeeds, the whole team succeeds. So I know that the big picture for them is everybody succeeding, but you know that they care about you as an individual when they're going in there and they're calling your customers on your days off, and they're reaching out and trying to help customers who might have a problem. It's not just get the sale and we're done. It's definitely about building the customer relationship and keeping it going, and the fact that they're willing to do that to help me keep a customer relationship strong, that's a big thing. I want to fly. I want to fly. I don't have to drive a truck. When I first started here, we had a really small team. We only had like 5 or 6 people. We sold 8 or 10 cars a month, between us. And in the past 6 years I've been here, not only have we grown double the size just in sales staff, but we're all putting up double the numbers. So I think that speaks for itself in volumes. When you just see the success that we've had over the past 6 years and the growth that we've had, so I think that speaks for itself that we're definitely heading in the right direction. The culture at Ron DuPratt Ford is homey. It's fun. I am a big Netflix binge watcher, so on a day off, rainy day, I can definitely get tied up on the couch with all my dogs and a nice big cup of coffee and not move for 4 or 5 hours straight, so don't tell nobody. There's been lots of situations, but one in particular is just, an older lady that was in her 80s that came in and had just recently lost her husband and didn't have anybody, and she was super apprehensive about coming into a car dealership in the first place. She didn't want to be taken advantage of. She wanted to find a very particular car, and I was just very blessed that I was the one that she ran into, because I know that I was going to take care of her, because I felt like we put her in a good situation. We found her a great car, and ultimately she was happy and she felt very comfortable after she left. So that was a huge one for me. Love helping out people. Go to midnight snack Oreos. Love Oreos. There's lots of options out there for where you're gonna work, for what you're gonna do, and the big thing that's kept me here, like I've said, over all the years, is the camaraderie that we have. It's the people that are here. It's the genuine care for the employees that I feel that not only the ownership has, but the management has, and it speaks volumes because they don't have to care about us, and they do. So I think that's a big thing, especially in today's workforce, that's lacking. So to find a place and an establishment that still holds that quality near and dear, it's tough. So I think that's, again, one of the reasons I'm here, and one of the reasons you'd love to be here too.